one want to their
I didn't do. So I didn't do anything. So he's telling like.
Wait. You go and sit down first.
Yes.
Sit.
Sir, not him exactly, but he.
Ma'am, I was.
He's the
Is that video to be touched by you guys?
So I did.
Today is the last warning. I don't say anyone. Today is the last warning I'm given. Anybody touching the mouse or anything related to audio video, then I'll take some good actions on it. Sit down.
Good evening, sir.
Very good evening. Thank you.
Good evening, sir.
So I don't pinpoint him or anyone. I have said to all. I find anyone misusing, not misbehaving, misusing the institutional property.
Sir, please tell them to do not lock doors.
Sir, see, brain must see.
So that monkey, sir.
This Friday, I will be coming here only for your economics.
Okay, sir.
Slowly and steadily, I don't want to more.
Yeah. So economics, can we also take?
Definitely. Let it be. Leave it.
So I'm sitting like this.
Wait for a few minutes. I'll make it switch it off. Leave it. That tall fellow did not come today.
Sit.
So skeleton system did.
Ma'am, sir,
Yeah.
sir, our school has revision test going on. So
You want me to do the revision?
no,
today?
most of the people are not coming to the class.
Okay. I had completed that denudation.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Denudation completed.
Yes, sir. We got a written test of that also. So we passed. So results
Am I teaching only for pass marks?
Yes.
You should get the marks which nobody gets in the school or the department.
Means 0, sir.
We are completing lower course.
Completed.
Sir, 21 out of 20.
Okay, now you write down work of a wind. I'm explaining. Only put the heading.
Barchans.
Barchans.
Enough. First is what that I don't remember. Second is sand dunes. Denudation only.
Sir, it's completed.
Sir, Barchans done. Sir, we did it. You made
तो
it.
ये बोल रहा है कि नहीं किए मैंने.
Yes, sir, you did.
Sand dunes.
Thank you.
Absent of those.
Then deflation hollows we have done, sand
Yes,
dunes
sir.
we have done, Burchans we have done.
Sir, chapter is over.
Wait.
Sir, इधर
Longitudinal dunes also done we
Yes,
have.
sir.
Sir, you have completed the chapter. You said to know that. Diagram.
Yes, sir.
I had given the explanation.
Yes, sir.
Put the new chapter in.
Hydrosphere. This hydro में नहीं है sphere.
Why do you make me teach the same thing again?
हम लोग को डायरेक्ट
Now you keep on talking, then I'll be keep on dictating. So what I can do? This is my last lecture for the day. My throat also has some limitations. No pain. I can on and on.
winter and cold water.
He shock proof wala wo banda.
So just a wait.
Let it. Okay, now look here. Now when I'm going to explain this chapter, hydrosphere, here what you guys have to remember. The first thing, the meaning. What is meaning? Which part of the earth we call it as hydrosphere?
Water, oceans.
We say entire earth, 97 part of the water, it comes only from oceans.
Yeah.
Out of that 97%, it is not even 3%. 2.89% is drinking water. So, particularly than 3%. Drinking water only 3%.
So much.
And what we are doing,
Don't waste the water.
so next time you open the tap and keep your brush inside the mouth and start thinking, either you stop brushing or you stop your faucet, whatever you call it. It's like we get inside the washroom, then we use gallons and gallons of water. As if we are not human being, like a huge animal called elephant. Correct. So we say save water, save earth. Save water, we say save the hydro bill. India में bill बहुत सस्ता है, but in foreign countries hydro is that water bill only. It's very costly
So why in India it is so?
because we are all Indians. So I'll be teaching not only the meaning of the word hydrosphere, then I'll be teaching all the water bodies that we have to understand. First, we'll be studying what is waves. Then we'll be studying tides. When we studied tides, just listen. We'll be studying two types of tide, if you remember. One is spring tide and other is a neap tide. Neap, N-E-A-P. If you have gone to a particular beach, if you go a little bit early in the day, the water is way back. But as the sun sets, you can see the water comes right to your camp also. Means every day we have one high tide and we have one low
It's like
tide.
12-hour duration.
But then what is spring tide? You should say highest of the high tide is spring tide.
The moon.
Lowest of the low tide is the neap tide. As you were saying about the word moon, it is the sun and the moon with the position of the earth as a gravity, as the pull. It's like if you have heard Amavasya, that is the time you can have the highest of the high tide. Because that is the time that moon, earth and that sun is yesterday. Normally that is the day these Koli people do not go for fishing. तुरंत बोलते आई ने मना किया है, कौन सा माता आई ने, कोई मना नहीं किया, जाके मारेगा सोचे घर पे रहे। हाँ वो तो पूजा वगैरह करते हैं, मैं ऐसा बोल रहा हूँ साइंटिफिक। एक मिनट ये वो बॉटल इधर से। Have you come from a fertile land or from Rajasthan? Then keep. Have you seen water for the last 15-20 years now?
Sir, not for
उतना तो तेरा एज भी नहीं है। हाँ तो why can't you keep your cool little bit? Cool, chill. Allow the teacher to teach. Okay. If you don't allow, I know how to teach. भूख तेरे लिए मारा नहीं है, बीमार पड़ो. Where you will be hanging from the collar and the cuff. हाँ, समझा? Quite. Next we will be going into something called as ocean currents. Here comes the trouble. When I am explaining, and for you to remember also, little bit not so difficult. I say not so easy.
Deep water currents.
We have to say what are ocean currents. Second, we will be studying warm currents and cold currents. I mean, what is the importance of currents? They influence the temperature of a particular region. If it is a warm current and if it is flowing in a place called Canada, Toronto or whatever is the place you have gone through or seen, it can make the temperature little bit come down. If it is a cold current, like we have a cold current which is called as Labrador cold current. Labrador. Dog वही से है, सच्ची वो dog वहाँ से आता है. So that can reduce the temperature more. Then we will have some are Chinook, some are Faiyan, some Chinese and other names are. Then we have a current which is called as Mistral. That is also allowed. So we always believe that currents are playing. If it is doing, what are you doing with your mouth? Now for next, now it is 7:45. Up till 8:15, you utter a single word out of your mouth. I'll see what I can do. 8:15, 1:5. Now only clock the time. You are. It's like more like finger on the lips. Without that, you have to tight your zip your lips.
What if he has a doubt?
वो बात में. तू जो बैठ, उसको idea दे. So we believe one thing, that circulation of ocean currents and occurrence of ocean currents have a deep influence over the adjoining areas or the climate. So normally India does have an influence of Indian Ocean, correct? We have the monsoon, rainfall coming all thanks to the Indian Ocean only. Then we have even going away of the monsoon. Again, some currents, not ocean currents, but these are winds. Correct? Then we will be studying the effects of the ocean current. First, we will be studying how it is influencing the climate, how it is influencing the maritime organization or marine organization. We see the word marine, how the world is beautiful above the water, it is double beautiful below the water.
Let's say
For which you have to watch some NGC channels where they are showing you life below the ocean or below the water.
Scuba dive.
It's normally a country like Australia, normally a country like New Zealand, and bit of India also. India में भी मिलता है ऐसा नहीं कि नहीं मिलता है.
Australia.
You go to Kerala, you go to Andaman. Andaman we got scuba diving also. Maldives India में. I'm talking about
Sir, Lakshadweep.
Lakshadweep Islands. So we always believe this marine organisms are directly influenced by the ocean currents. I think in in your science called biology, you might have done the adaptation of a fish. Also fish does the adaptation, but it can bear the temperature to certain level only. After that it also starts dying. Because it's a poor organism where the sudden rise of the temperature or sudden fall in the temperature might cause a trouble. But they are quite well adapted. Okay, then we'll be studying last one, effects on the commerce. How do I explain the word commerce here?
So,
Business, trade. If you have gone to Canada or any foreign country where it is severely cold, they have lumberjacks. Lumberjacks whose main work is to cut the wood. They will be cutting the wood on the mountain or a hill slope and they leave the wood and come down. When the ice or the snow melt, it automatically rolls down, floats in the water, they collect it in the low-lying area. This is what is done. So that is how the business gets affected or it's benefited. So we in India do not have a big influence of ocean currents. We do not have any big business or commerce, at least through ocean currents. But European countries as well as some Middle East and Asian countries have. So we will be starting with what is the meaning of the word hydrosphere. Okay. So everyone pick up your volume to page number 116. Okay. There is that second line. Hydrosphere refers to. Open bracket from the word. Achha, you're having, na? A combined mass of water found on the earth such as oceans, rivers, streams and lakes. यहाँ तक notebook में लिख दो. Up till lakes, please write in the notebooks. After that, I am going to give. Up till lakes, copy down. Volume page number 116. It is there in the textbook as well. Start writing. Put today's date. Put the heading. Why that girl has been regularly absent? She's also having exams. उसका नाम Sam. Second line. Introduction में second line में देखो hydrosphere.
अरे introduction underground का.
Not underground.
Lakes.
Up to lakes. His enjoyment has been timed now. 8:15 deadline. It is hot water soaking my throat. Not like this. Don't put your eye inside the bottle. I'm getting a stomach pain. Write the next line.
So next point.
Next point or next line, whatever it is. Sorry. Ocean water occupies 97% of total water available on the earth. और oceans भी बोल सकते हैं instead of ocean water. Total water available on the earth.
Ocean water occupied.
97% of the total water available on the earth. Second, out of which.
Point.
Next point. Only 3% is safe drinking water. Next you can write water cycle. Bracket में लिख लो hydrological.
Ready?
हाँ. I'll give the notes and then I'll share a small picture. वही बना दो बहुत हो गया.
Sir, net. No net.
ठीक है. Then no sharing of the picture. ठीक है. I'll draw it. Write down water cycle.
Sir, in bracket.
Hydrological.
Hydrological. Sir.
Hydrological. बस.
Sir, I want the second point. Ocean water occupies 97%.
Of the total Earth's water, out of which only 3% is safe drinking water. The total water present on the earth is connected and is constantly moving or circulating. Second point. So it is the circulation of water among atmosphere, hydrosphere, lithosphere and lithosphere is called water cycle. I'll draw this simple picture, then I will explain because it's not here in the volume.
Sir, pencil लिखे हो?
I'm tired of you guys to be. You are every time told and every time you are doing the same. What I will do.
Stop. सर इसमें में बच जाएगा ये वाले से
हाँ चलेगा छोटा सा बना बड़ी नीड है No, I'm not allowing anybody out. What is this like two small kids are? You should know all this. Every time मैंने बोला है keep your
pencil you
evaporation, condensation, that's it.
precipitation and all that.
Rainfall is precipitation.
The clouds.
Very good. Thank you. When you come for Friday, exam is on Monday.
Next
So फिर भी time है ना?
But there will be time when you get second half exam.
पर मैं Friday को finish कर देता हूँ. इसको अच्छे तो लेक या पॉन्ड लिखना. You write lakes. Excess rainwater joins the lakes again. The water is circulating, na? In the above diagram,
So,
why are you writing so badly? So sorry.
sir, 1 minute, sir.
Take your time. No hurries, no hurries. HURRIES, not HARI. Hurry.
Same below diagram.
Wait. These guys are not.
Sir, about diagram.
Wait. The others have not written. Just check whether it is raining outside or drizzling, not raining. No. There's window pane, some water crystals are seen. I'm fed up, especially going home. 8:15 अभी तक हुआ नहीं भाई. समझ लो. I'm not joking. I'll seriously do it for you because day by day your miraculousness, madness is going up.
Sir, what is the heading?
What is cyclone?
Hydrology about diagram.
In the above diagram,
Below diagram.
below above रहेगा तो भी एक ही लिखने का above ही लिखना. चुपचाप लिखो. In the above diagram. Some of my 12th students are वो next page में. फिर भी चुपचाप लिख in the above diagram.
Sir, next page.
चलेगा. In the previous page diagram करके कोई statement आया क्या? In the above diagram ही लिखने का.
Previous step.
हाँ, वैसा allowed नहीं है board exam. In the above diagram,
Yes, sir.
water bodies during hot sunny day, during a hot sunny day, evaporation of water takes place. Evaporation of water takes place. Underline only the word evaporation of water takes place. Next.
Next one.
Sorry, I didn't speak about it. It leads to cloud formation at high altitudes. It leads to cloud formation at high altitudes. Underline the word cloud formation. Next. With the passage of time, these rain-bearing clouds, with the passage of time, these rain-bearing clouds, due to condensation, spelling of the word, please check it in the board. Due to condensation, leads to precipitation. A precipitation में rainfall, snowfall, hail and hailstone ना. सिर्फ rainfall ही नहीं.
Precipitation and condensation को underline.
हाँ. Very good. So right from day one, he is such adaptive, na? He has really gained a good deal of. I really appreciate. Good boy. देखो कल जब मैं आप लोग का बायोलॉजी लेक्चर में तो नाच रहे थे सब लोग, हाँ? क्या कर रहे थे तभी? मुझे मुंह कौन No breaking of the clause. You should say it in action. Say.
Sign language.
बोलना है, एक्शन करना।
एक जाने से पीछा रहा। ज़्यादा हिलाएगा तो 2-3 आंटी बाहर गिरेगा। किसका? Oh, you're doing that. But ऐसा मत करो ना. Did the lecture started on time?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
And how long was it?
Yes.
How long was the lecture then?
You are biology correct.
What?
So biology started around 10 minutes late. Was
हाँ, it's a biology lecture, 10 minutes late.
But she finished the portion, is that?
yes, sir. I chapter almost done.
हाँ,
I left after first.
देखो, plus or minus, you have to behave like human children. But I didn't see except few, no human, no children. That without monkey and a tailless monkey like behave.
Control.
Can't control, then go down. Shall I say head also?
Sir, even in 10th standard.
10th standard they are having board exams, we can tweak them. But you, if you show this behavior, one more year you are going to with us. Depends on your parents, correct? But then, क्या है? It's not an extraordinary unwanted behavior, but small things can. To take a good name, it might take few months, few years, and to take a bad name, hardly few minutes, 1 minute, a few seconds. And you were putting a great example of that only. Yesterday, in between, I was also coming and trying to show, but you guys are on. क्या बोलता मस्त मौला की तरह.
you should have
Don't blame X and Y. You have to blame yourself first.
Sir, barbarian behaviors.
Barbarian.
Hooligans.
नहीं ये जब क्लास में रहता तो ये भी वही करता. हाँ ये था.
लेकिन सर मैं डिसिप्लिन.
सर ने वही का रखना है सुना था कितना लाज.
ठीक है next time I will observe.
क्लास में इसने तो बोला है ज्योग्राफी पसंद नहीं है.
ज्योग्राफी पसंद नहीं बोला ना.
सर मैम को भी पता है.
टीचर ने पसंद नहीं बोला ना.
नहीं चीजें को मैंने बता किया है.
सर नहीं सर मैं ज्योग्राफी की टीचर पसंद नहीं सर.
क्या बोल रहा है?
एक मिनट listen. It is independent personal opinion. I don't have any problem. Even if others say leave it, I don't have any other problems. Leave it. Let's write condensation can go out. The excess rainwater, देखो respect and the love should not come only in front of the teacher. It should be behind the teacher.
He's mad.
Right? What did I say? Excess rainwater is washed back into the water body called lakes or ponds. Into the water body - lakes or ponds. Hence,
yes sir.
in water cycle,
Sir thanks.
hence within the water cycle, the water is neither lost nor destroyed. It is just transformed into different states. You understand states? Science wala states. It is just transformed into different states. Physics plan. That is what geography is so wonderful subject where we will be touching all part, math, biology, chemistry, but we will not be studying in detail. So there is a common proverb. I don't know how do you understand that. We say geographers are jack of all trades, but master of none.
Yes.
मतलब सारा subject touch करेंगे, but कोई भी subject को detail नहीं करेंगे. Okay, please read and tell me. If not, we'll be going into waves, tides, and ocean currents.
Hi, excess rainwater.
881. Now you understand? Why are you talking to? Leave him alone. He's quietly sitting and these guys are poking. क्या है?
Sir, drawing कर रहे हो उसकी शर्ट.
Sir, if your machine is made by commerce or science student?
Engineers.
Engineers. Engineers equal to
Listen.
science.
So why is the fight for
Commerce से
engineers?
लगा है. So because
Like you don't fight for the subjects. Now you have more than 365 days. And after that also you will have 90 days. The 10th result comes. Based on your number of marks, you will be jumping in science or pushed into commerce or thrown into arts.
not gonna do in arts. No talent.
Can't you wait for a few minutes? No. N-O, you understand? No.
K-N-O.
6 minutes, bro.
Come on others, put the next heading.
So what?
You put the heading as waves.
Wave.
Yeah, I'll sit down and teach, no problem.
Yes, sir.
Okay, na?
Yes, sir.
I'm too young to stand up now.
Sir, पूरा दिन पढ़ा है.
नहीं, आधा दिन से भी
Sir,
ज़्यादा.
you were teaching 10th standard economics. So
There is
this
a
10th
subject
standard will be hit
There is a subject called
Yes.
CA, I teach CS, I
Second
teach,
account.
I teach even CA, CPT, MBA students. Then I teach BMS in colleges. Economics I can teach to up till MBA.
So my sister is doing BA.
अबे वही तो बोला.
Which one?
Science. Sir, which students are well behaved? 9th ICSE, 10th
Yeah,
ICSE.
but it depends on the teacher and the topic. Forget about the behavior of the student.
Sir, in
So
general,
you teach the school also?
Colleges.
Colleges.
देखो behavior I feel where the teacher is, I mean, for example, some in my colleges where I go for teaching, just because I'm very strict with the girls rather than boys. ये boys लोग को थोड़ा सा किसी ने कुछ गलत पट्टी उट्टी पड़ा है. One I don't remember which day it was. They had made a funny picture of me saying economics teacher. So I went and I started teaching. I didn't even erase that. अभी कॉलेज का बोर्ड कैसा रहेगा ऐसा 3 बोर्ड रहता है एक साथ. I was teaching continuously. फिर एक लड़का बोला सर वो बोर्ड में कुछ बना है. बोले क्या बना? सर आपने देखा नहीं. बोले तुझे देख रहा है तो बोलना. नहीं सर. And after half an hour he came in the staff room. Sorry sir वो मैंने ही बनाया था. ऐसा नहीं मुझे अच्छा लगा. क्या सर सच में बोल रहे हैं? बोला हाँ इसमें क्या है? अभी you wanted to make fun of me. At least उसको देख के तो मेरा लेक्चर में तुम लोग हंसा ना. He felt very bad and the next day he came and said sorry. And he was a topper from that college in economics. I was very happy that I didn't take it any students. So I never feel that behavior is something a problem. Like what we have done during our school college days, you are doing the same. In between the lecture, if you are doing some 10-15% and then I am teaching, it's okay. 95% then musty, then I will ban.
living example.
करेक्ट. अभी ये भी ठीक है बट इसका क्या है सिर्फ थोड़ा सा रेडियो का चैनल ट्यून करना पड़ता है बीच में और तो अच्छा बच्चा है ना. तो मैं तो चाहता हूँ कि जितना से करो मस्ती बट इट शुड नॉट अफेक्ट द टीचर
Sir, which college?
nor the go to Ruya Pota. It is in Madhya.
Ruyapota.
Where I have studied. So what is one good thing I always believe? अभी तक तो मेरा स्टूडेंट या टीचिंग लाइफ में कोई ऐसा अल्ट्रा मॉडर्न स्टूडेंट नहीं है. Because of my little bit of approach, they are very happy with me. And I'm very
Modern in the sense.
मतलब जो बाकी टीचरों के साथ वो लोग मस्ती करते हैं मेरे साथ ऐसा नहीं करेगा तो भी मैं उनको बहुत स्वीटली हैंडल करता हूँ. एक छोटा किस्सा है. वो कॉलेज 4th फ्लोर में मैं लेक्चर्स लेता था एंड ऐसा वो कैसा होता है 6 रो रहता है क्लास में. नॉर्मली 2 या 3 रो ही बढ़ता है और 6th रो में कोई नहीं बैठता था. दैट इज आउटसाइड. तो एक दिन 6 या 5 लड़के लोग वो रो में बैठा था एंड उधर न्यूमेरिकल्स बहुत रहते सम्स. मुझे खुद भी टेंशन रहता है क्योंकि 15-15 मार्क का सम है एग्जाम बीएमएस. इसका बहन अभी करती है तो शायद आगे मदद करेगी। आई वॉज टीचिंग, तो सोच लो ये 3-4 लड़के लोग उधर बैठे हैं, दे वर जस्ट पीपिंग आउटसाइड द विंडो। तो मैं तो जब भी देखना हाँ सर, हाँ सर, जब मैं बोर्ड में देखना अगेन अभी ठीक है, अभी दीज आर बॉयज हु आर क्लोज टू 20-22 years old। तो फिर मैंने समझ दिया, दे वर कॉपिंग, मैं ऐसे चलते चलते गया, फिर वो लास्ट रो में गया। आई वाज जस्ट पीपिंग डाउन, देयर वाज अ लॉन टेनिस, 2 girls were playing। तो ये लड़का बोला नहीं सर, then I came and वो पोडियम जैसा रहता है उसमें खड़े रह गए। फिर एक एंडिंग 10 minutes था, फिर ऐसे ही मैं गपशप कर रहा था, वो लड़की अभी कुछ डाउट्स पूछ रही थी, मैंने बोला कैसा लगा फिर? क्या सर कैसा लगा? अरे वो टेनिस कैसा लगा? तो होल क्लास क्या टेनिस? सर नहीं सर, कल से मैं इधर ही बैठूंगा। बोला नहीं उधर ही बैठ, अरे कैसा लगा पूछा टेनिस, और क्या आगे का बात पूछा? सर ऐसा नहीं सर, वो हम लोग टेनिस मुझे पसंद है सर, पसंद है। मतलब टेनिस ही पसंद है ना, और कुछ पसंद नहीं। Then I have seen my own students when I'm entering the college, they are not inside the college, not inside the classroom. कभी कैंटीन में, कभी इधर उधर, अभी जनरली वो अकेले नहीं रहेंगे, फिर पेयरिंग नहीं रहेगा। और मैं जाते जाते फिर वो तुरंत बोलेगा हेलो सर, सर ये माय फ्रेंड, सर हाउ डू यू लाइक, व्हाट अ क्वेश्चन, सर कैसा है, चुपचाप चले गए क्लास में। Then he came to the staff room also, पूछ रहा सर फिर मेरा दोस्त कैसा लगा? अगर मैं बुरा बोलेगा तो बोलो सर, अब भी मैं 2 दिन में चेंज कर दूंगा। बोले बेटा तू चेंज कर लेगा उसका, अरे उसके लिए मैं तीसरा है सर, आप टेंशन क्यों ले रहे? मैंने बोला तू निकल यहाँ से। तो नेक्स्ट क्लास में मैं लेक्चर ले रहा था, आई टोल्ड वेरी मजाक मूड में कि माय स्टूडेंट्स आर सो मच अटैच्ड टू मी, I select the partner only with my permission। एक लड़की really sir, मतलब क्यों तुझे भी कुछ टेंशन है? नहीं सर, I was just joking sir, I was just joking। सर फिर आपने क्या एडवाइस दिया उसको?
Relationship advice।
हाँ, तो मैंने बोला that is none of my business। सर नहीं सर, I want to know सर आपने क्या एडवाइस दिया? तो मैंने बोला क्यों भाई तुझे चाहिए क्या? नहीं सर I am just curious, कुछ नहीं है, वो उनका काम है और मेरा काम यही है। क्या सर? I was very excited to know। I say it is your life, you handle, है ना? It is my life, I handle। Sir, what is your life? मैं teaching। And many of my colleagues say, sir, are you on the Facebook? I said no, I am on the blackboard। Very faltu joke। चलो, let's go।
Sir, we pass।
इसलिए ये डाउट पूछा लगता है, स्मार्ट बॉय।
So no sir, not copy।
आजा इधर आके नाच।
Nice sir।
अरे that 15-20 minutes you should have realized कि that I can keep quiet also। वो तो है ही नहीं उसमें। Shall I tell you a joke?
Yes sir।
There was a very old saying that parrots imitate the human being।
Yes।
Correct। And जो बोलते हैं वो पकड़ लेता है। तो एक बहुत बड़ा राजा था, उसको पैरट पालने का बहुत शौक, बट क्या करेगा? तो मार्केट में गया, उसका कोई वजीर से बोला and he bought a parrot, but parrot है ना, it didn't have the good language because वो पहला जो ओनर था he was like a local fellow, मवाली, right? तो भाई साहब जो पैरट गाली देता था तो वहां से स्टार्ट करके डांसिंग स्टार्ट करके सबसे तो किंग वाज फेड अप, इस पैरट के साथ करें क्या? तो फिर उसका वजीर ने बोला सर डोंट वरी, देयर इज अ सेंट इन आवर किंगडम, वी विल लीव दिस पैरट। ठीक है, पैरट को 15 दिन छोड़ दिया। तो सेंट मतलब वो मुनि, ऋषि मुनि लिख रहा है अभी आप पैरट को रख लो, अभी सब बोला वेरी गुड। तो किंग को लगा टेस्ट करना चाहिए पैरट को, है ना? तो फिर ऋषि मुनि ने बोले आप उसका लेफ्ट पैर पकड़ के उठाओ। तो उसने जब लेफ्ट पैर पकड़ के उठाया, बोला राम 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 राम, अरे वेरी गुड। एंड देन फिर बोला अभी राइट पैर पकड़ के उठाओ। तो उसने राइट पैर पकड़ के उठाया, अरे हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा
हरे कृष्णा।
अरे हो गया पैर ट्रेंड हो गया। तो फिर वजीर ने बोला सर एक काम करो दोनों पैर पकड़ के उठाओ। तो ऋषि मुनि बोले नहीं मत करो ऐसा। नहीं टेस्ट करते महाराज ने जब जैसे ही दोनों पैर पकड़ के उठाना तेरी माँ की तुझे कितना तेरे लिए क्या मैं तेरा क्या एक्सपेरिमेंट ऐसा कान के नीचे बचा। So it is that example which stands here. तो 15 मिनट तुझे मैं वही चेक कर रहा था कि पैरेंट सुधरेगा कि नहीं। अभी समझा?
गाली देना अच्छा है कि बुरा?
ये वो रिकॉर्डिंग चल रहा है। There is a person called Osho, आप लोग को मालूम नहीं रहेगा। इनफैक्ट उसका एक ऑडियो है एंड वीडियो भी है, मैं कभी सुनाता हूँ। He has given a big explanation of the word F-U-C-K. है ना?
सर नाम क्या उसका?
Osho. बस ये फाइंड आउट कर लिया। He was not for good purpose, but he says देखो MBA स्टूडेंट्स है ना, उन लोगों को बोला जाता है कि हफ्ते में एक दिन गेट ऑफ इंडिया जाओ, फेसिंग द सी, क्योंकि उधर कोई नहीं रहेगा। जिस प्रोफेसर के बारे में, जिस बंदे के बारे में तुमको गाली देने का पूरा आधा घंटा गाली दे और रिटर्न आता। मंडे टू फ्राइडे फिर से वो गाली खाता है, एक प्रोफेसर से, दो प्रोफेसर से, फिर सैटरडे संडे उधर जाता है, फिर उसका माँ का सबका वो गाली देता है, फिर मंडे आता है। तो ये मैंने इसलिए बोला है बिकॉज वो फ्रस्ट्रेशन प्रोफेसर के ऊपर ना निकले। अभी समझा मेरा आंसर? तो टू सर्टेन एक्सटेंट इट इज गुड, बट वही मुंह में चिपक जाएगा वो पैरट की तरह, तो फिर लाइफ
दोनों पैर उठ जाएंगे।
तो दैट इज व्हाई वन अदर पीपल से whenever you are anger, whenever you are feel to hit any person, he has given a plank of board and given some nails.
Yes sir, too.
हाँ नेल मारते थे। तो ये भाई साहब ने 30 दिन में जितना नील मारा शायद ही जिंदगी में मारा होगा। 30 दिन के बाद जब पूछा क्या हो गया, बोला हाँ कंप्लीट हो गया। अभी आपको गुस्सा आता है? बिल्कुल नहीं आता। अगर मैं आपको गाली दूं बिल्कुल नहीं आता। हाँ, अगर मैं आपको झापड़ मारूं बिल्कुल नहीं आता। अगर मैं आपको लात मारूं अभी तेरी माँ इतना देर तो शांत बैठा था और तू एक ही को बोलते था। मतलब there is a limit to everything. After that you हाँ क्या ये भाई सब लिमिट कर।
सर यशमित की स्ट्रेटेजी बहुत अच्छी है सर।
कैसी?
सर 8 बजे आपने ये जोक सुनाना शुरू किया, 8:21 हो गया, अभी तक आप सुना रहे हो सर, बहुत मजा आ रहा है।
सर मैंने नहीं बोला ये तो शाहरुख।
अभी मैं 8:45 तक अगर सिखाऊं तो कैसा रहेगा?
सर और मजा आएगा सर, 10:30 बजे तक सिखाओ।
ओए पुलिस पढ़ने
एक मिनट 10:30 बजे से मैं सिखाऊं, तुम लोग को करने जाना है?
नहीं सर,
मम्मी पापा डर से एक्सप्लेन हो सर।
चलो लेट्स राइट नाउ। Are oscillatory movements, sorry, oscillatory movements, if the lines are also oscillating,
आपका हैंडराइटिंग को क्या हो रहा है?
कुछ नहीं हो रहा। ये भाई साहब का टाइम खत्म हो गया ना। Quite similar to that. मैं बताऊंगा, तू लिखते जा। Oscillatory movements in water controlled by an, अभी आएगा तेरा डाउट। In water controlled by an alternate rise and fall. अब क्या बोलेगा? Of fall with the alternate rise and fall of the sea surface. Next point. Fall of the sea surface में बताता हूँ। Surface of the water, sea में क्या रहेगा?
Sea surface.
Next point. The alternate swell. You understand swell? SWEL. Swell मतलब up and fall of sea water during specific periods is called waves. Now write tides.
Sir, it's
Tides.
called?
Waves.
Sir, I need tights.
Now write tides. I'm tired of it.
First point. The rise and fall of the sea water.
ये भी वही है, but थोड़ा सा change होगा. The rise and fall of sea water
Due to gravitation.
due to gravitational forces of sun and moon.
It's called.
It's all from the volume only, nothing new. Fall of sea water due to gravitational forces of sun and moon. Only underline gravitational forces. It affects the whole water mass from sea surface to the bottom. देखो waves अलग है और tides अलग है, अभी समझा?
Water mass.
From sea surface to the bottom.
So whole water mass and
From sea surface to bottom. Underline sea surface and bottom.
So what is the difference between effect and effect?
ये बता रहे क्या है?
Affect means after the occurrence has taken. Effects means before. What are you trying to have? It is how it is going to affect you. How it has affected you.
Before and after.
देखो English is such a funny language. Depends on the line, the words meaning also changes. You can't be 100% sure that this is the meaning. Next.
So next point.
Same only. The fall of the sea water. And its movement towards the sea. ये कुछ नया है. Is called ebb. EBB. You guys put it into double inverted comma. It's called ebb. It's called EBB.
It's called ebb.
Leading to a low tide. Water. Next. The rise of the sea water and movement towards the coast is called tide and the resultant high water level is called high tide.
High water
Level
level.
is called high tides. Now we are going to have this diagram. You want me to teach this diagram today, now, or we can move it to the next lecture? What do you want me to do?
Sir, next.
Sure?
Now, sir.
You're going to draw the diagram first?
Yes,
Okay.
8:35
So put the heading factors causing tides.
Factors hiding.
Causing tides.
Tiding.
अब फर्स्ट पिक्चर आपको बनाना है हाई टाइड का, सेकंड पिक्चर बनाना है लो टाइड का.
Then
High tide.
I did.
Show me the textbook maybe. Oh, thank you. Oh, who is banging the bench?
This.
Sir, this one. We have to have it applied to the rest. Yes, ma'am?
Wait, अच्छा इसमें नेट नहीं है.
Sir.
एक काम करो, we'll draw it in the next lecture only. What is that? Every piece.
So low tide.
Hey, you wait because I will be showing this picture, then only you'll be drawing. So you can start solving the question answers from the volume because I want to show some good pictures and videos. So you go down to page number 129. There is one question called hydrological cycle. Come on, write that. Then what are the different sources of water? Question number 3 and 5. Come on. Whose volume is this? 3 and 5 right now.
3 and 5. So second and 5 na?
Baba, 2, 3 read karna.
Describe in brief the periodicity of times.
So what is second? Sorry. Second and 5.
So different.
Sometimes he shows his brain also.
करना क्या है इसका?
लिखना है. हाँ. अभी ग्रुप में लिखो.
Is your pen hygiene?
No sir.
No sir.
मुझे सही में
So it's a chewing gum.
एक पेन का हालत ऐसा करता है तो फिर क्या बोलते हैं? So I've completed denudation, है ना?
Yes sir.
So we have
and
started.
hydrosphere also complete.
कहाँ से
No.
complete हुआ? बहुत है इसमें.
So इसमें ये अगर कुछ समझ में आएगा कि नहीं इसमें डाउट है हमारे.
नहीं अभी warm current है, cold current है,
It's a
and that I'll teach you. That's all currents.
circulation.
अबे लेक्चर देख
Pattern
रहा
of the ocean.
Hydrosphere. And we have gone up till which part? Hydrosphere में up till the diagram.
3 and 5.
Diagram.
2 and 5. 2 and 5.
कैसे बोला?
कौन से नशे के?
अच्छा पढ़ा.
Come on, start writing. You got good, valuable 5 minutes. And you can finish.
सर इसका आंसर क्या है?
In the volume itself.
सर मैं वॉल्यूम नहीं लगा.
तो notebook में लिख.
हाँ सर.
See the question.
क्या सर
इसका
सेकंड.
आंसर कहाँ है सर?
अरे खुद लिखना है.
I had given the answer, man. What is hydrological cycle? Did I not give you?
सर just now you gave it.
मतलब water cycle?
अरे यार
You are a gem of a student, boy.
सर साथ में फेल बोल सकते हैं.
Hydrological and water cycle are different. And then write the C. Why are you asking 1001 questions?
Confirming sir.
Confirm. Start writing. I come going to washroom and coming 2 minutes.
Yes sir.
Thank you sir.
जो वो उसमें तो उसमें क्या थैंक यू?
उसमें हमको मजा आता है ना.
हाँ. अरे ये पेन भी खत्म हो गया.
एक ही है.
तो लिख रहा है अभी नहीं ना.
What are different sources of water on earth?
तो उसे हेडिंग का नाम देते हैं।
ए आर्यन तू पेन यूज कर रहा है ना. अरे सच में खत्म हो गया अभी सर.
इससे लिख रहा है.
मैं बुक में लिख रहा हूँ. बैग लिख रहा है. अभी के लिए जाकर लिख रहा हूँ. और
इसी फेस सोर्स का नाम लिखना है ना ये
भाई पेन से लिख के आता चली गई है ना?
क्या?
पेन से लिख के आता चली
मेरी तो तुझसे भी
अबे वो पेंसिल है ना मेरी
ब्रो
मैंने भी ये किया
मैं हटन पेंसिल लिख रही तो भूल जाती है. इतना कुछ और मैं इतना भूल जाता है. इतना ध्यान दो ना.
पानी का खड़े मेरे पीछे बोल तू नहीं है.
मेरे को भी चाहिए.
कैसी पढ़ाई हो गई क्या
अबे
पढ़ाई हो मेरी घंटा से हो
मेरी हीट और एनर्जी बाकी है बस
मेरी मेरी हीट और एनर्जी का सेकंड यूनिट बाकी है थर्ड यूनिट का फर्स्ट यूनिट हो गया
2 minutes are given to draw the diagram. I could hear the noise up till there.
So you told to write the answers.
So write it.
So हो गया
It should be the full page. It should be used, not 2 lines.
So not 2 lines sir.
And then what are you talking for? Sit down.
See, I am right. Sitting and right.
Can't keep quiet for 2 minutes. Wait, I'll be hard on certain people here.
Sir, one
9th
minute
ICSE. I'm giving full freedom means you are misusing it. So one day I'm going to make you sit for the next 1 hour.
No.
Not today because I can't keep kitties and
Sir, we are
kiddos
having
here.
test tomorrow.
Sir, if you can keep up, you will let us sit here for 3 hours.
Yes.
When you are coming in the morning time, na, then the punishment, switch it off.
Should I do?
Kar de. All your school exams, keep informing us regarding the portion and syllabus. I think geography we are not far behind.
No, sir.
So we are forward.
Sir, हम लोग की मैम तो ऐसा पढ़ाती है ना.
As compared to your school.
Sir, school is on education. This year.
अच्छा, ठीक है. Because every Sunday I'm here for some.